Sorry about that, guys. It was on 480. It's supposed to be a 720 in HD. And like I say, congrats to the Astros for winning the World Series. And yes, I will do. And tomorrow's going to be my 100th episode of the Wednesday Wakens. And of course, I am pretty glad that Star Wars, The Clone Wars, is going to make a 10th anniversary panel. But, I didn't want to... But whoever posted that, they couldn't wait. Just, well, Star Wars, channel couldn't wait. But it said it's going to be the 7th season. 4 years after its unfortunate end of the series. But now it's going to make a comeback. But I hope it goes to the Disney Channel or continue on Netflix. Because, like I say, or Hulu, because I love the Clone Wars. Well, not the movie, but the TV show. But the TV show, I really love it because Anakin is pretty badass in this. And I mean, Matt Lantern. Don't mean voicing, Anakin Skywalker, but his character, the Clone Wars version, is pretty badass. But enough. I'll get to it right now. Lucasfilm. Hopefully Kathleen Kennedy will be fine.
The name's Rex. But you'll call me Captain or Sir.
War does not come with a guarantee. No soldier gets the promise of safety.
My designation is Trooper 27-5555, sir.
We call him Fives.
I'm Heavy.
This is Echo.
Captain Rex.
I'm Commander Cody.
Commander Wolf.
Sir,
Commando Gregor.
Looks like we got ourselves a batch of shinies, Commander.
Fives.
Look around.
Commander
You're one
Cody.
and the same. Same heart, same blood. Your training is in your blood.
This is
My
battle.
blood's boiling for a fight.
But I hope we get to see other planets making it the canon.
Can't be good. We need to pull back.
Especially the one from Clone Wars miniseries.
Throw them out. We can see them. If we can see them, we can hit them.
A war left unfinished until now. So, is this going to be 20 BBY or 19 BBY? Which is going to be a tie-in to Revenge of the Sith. Like the miniseries did, and it wasn't canon. But this one is. Oh my. Love the new title form.
All right, Rex. What's so important that you brought us all the way back here?
What is important? Is that?
Hello, Master.
Oh, yeah! Oh, I will. Pretty cool. Hold on. Okay, that was pretty cool. The Clone Wars is making a return. At long last. After 4 years. And after a an amazing run of Rebels. The Clone Wars is back at last. Okay, guys. Okay, I got that out of the way. Okay. I got that out of the way. Sorry for the air conditioner for making that sound because it is really hot at Texas, you know. And I really, really, really hate it. Hate living in Texas. I wish I could go to North Carolina visit my hipster friend. But anyways. In case, you know, I already told you what I'm looking forward to the 7th season, but here's the backstory. 2008, the Star Wars, The Clone Wars, is a next film, but it takes place in between of episodes 2 and 3. Which, of course, they introduced new characters like Captain Rex, Asajj Ventress, well, even though she appeared on the Clone Wars miniseries by Genndy Tartakovsky, which is sadly not canon. But although her character is in the film, and Captain Rex of the Clone Wars, but yet Plo Koon introduced Ahsoka Tano, the same species as Shaak Ti, but yet Ahsoka was never my favorite character. She wasn't even beloved by others, especially me. Because my bro loved her, but I don't. Because I think she was an annoying little whiner, like Anakin was in the prequels, but not in the Clone Wars. Clone Wars, he's really wise. Complete opposite to Hayden Christensen and Jake Lloyd, but you know. But then the season 1 came by, and I watched it, and I really loved it. But I still don't love Ahsoka. You know, as a character. And then, second season. Not even close. Like, well, I meant my thoughts on Ahsoka. And then, the third season. And yes, I'm glad she died. But unfortunately, she got revived. Episode 4, somehow my opinions on her changed. Well, not the show. I still love the show. And now we get to the last one on Cartoon Network before moving to Netflix. Season 5. Which would have been, you know, a tie-in to Star Wars 1313. Which sadly got canceled. And Ahsoka pretty much grows on me. Like I say, you know. Yeah, you know, with her, during her, you know, her being framed by Barriss Offee. Offee. Yeah, she pretty much grew on me, you know. Because, you know, I say I'm gonna miss her. It is season 6. She didn't appear. I was disappointed that Netflix got the rights. But it was another devastation for me when Disney announced that they are canceling the Clone Wars series. But not all of them are considered legends. The Clone Wars TV show and the film is considered canon. Thanks to the bad idea from Lucasfilm of the film, but turned into a good idea of the TV show. And not everything is all legends. You know, unlike the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic, The Force Unleashed, Death Troopers, the Darth Bane trilogy, the Thrawn trilogy. Well, of course, we're getting a new Thrawn since Thrawn is canon. But, I mean, even the Clone Wars miniseries isn't canon. But yet, the TV show with Dave Filoni, and of course, you know, the George Lucas, is saved by Disney, you know. They like that idea. Thanks to Netflix. And then Rebels came in. Of course, like I say, you know, it's the film, yeah, it's the show considered canon. My opinion, yeah. Well, I say it better be worth it, and then after that, it's worth it. But then the season 1 finale, I saw Ahsoka again, and I'm really happy that she's back. And then, the second season, better than the first one. Of course. And then we get to see battle between apprentice and master. Then unfortunately, Ahsoka's gone, but she isn't considered dead. Though, I'm going to miss her. But, the third season, equally as good as season 2. But not better than season 1. But the positive, the fan favorite villain is brought into canon, Thrawn. Which I don't know much about Thrawn, but my bro does. But, you know, with the after the Empire, unfortunately he met his end. But they decided to bring him at the Rise of the Empire era, not the Galactic Civil War. And they didn't kill him off. But I'm pretty glad they did. They did season 4. We are in the 1 year before Rogue One. Before A New Hope. And although, I will say, it's not great, but it's not terrible either. I mean, it's good, you know. But the World of All Worlds is the best episode, and Ahsoka has come back at last, and I just want to say, I'm glad they brought her back. And then we got the Hera and Kanan Jarrus romance, or Caleb Doom, who unfortunately sacrificed himself to save the Ghost Crew. Sorry, you know, the arm, you know, posing like Matthew McConaughey, but yet, would I want to say if it's canon? No. Well, yeah. Well, I get that, but on the other hand, I want to say, after 4 years after the end of Clone Wars, the cancellation, and after the end of Rebels, I am glad to see the show coming back, and I'm glad to see the show going to take place 1 more year or several days before or leading up to Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And of course, can't wait to see how the Chancellor gets captured. gets captured and who took in the Emperor, Count Dooku or General Grievous. But most importantly, I am glad to see Ahsoka Tano back at last after absent for one season. Well, I don't mean Rebels, I meant the Clone Wars. Yes, and after absent for 1.5 season of Rebels, I'm glad to see Ahsoka Tano back once again. But I hope Lucasfilm doesn't cancel the Clone Wars again. I hope it gets a final season. I hope it gets a final season, the next two, or the next one. And then I want to see how the show finishes before I die, you know? Like I say, I love the Clone Wars. So, okay, that's gonna do about it for me for this talk about why I love the Clone Wars better than Rebels. But they're both, they're both amazing, you know. Rebels, which takes place, before Episode 4 in Rogue One, and the Clone Wars, which I find it superior to Rebels, but I'm not disgusted by Rebels. Just want to say, just want to see how it ends. That's all I wanted to see. It's how the Clone Wars ends, and I don't mean and by another move in 2014. I meant how it ends, which takes before Revenge of the Sith. But so, what do you guys think? Do you like this idea? You like my opinion? You don't like my opinion? Which show you consider better? Clone Wars, Rebels, or both? But leave it in the comments. But guys, all I'm begging for you guys is to respect each other's opinions. I don't want you to go, don't want you guys hating on each other, But like I say, I'm glad. Alright, guys, that's going to be about it. And I'll see you guys next time.